The Peugeot 408 has never been a car that fits into one category. It's not a regular hatchback, it's not a traditional sedan, and it isn't a typical SUV either. Instead, Peugeot has blended all three styles into one unique package. Now, the company has given the 408 an update, but is it a real improvement or just a few cosmetic changes? Let's find out. At first glance, you could easily mistake it for the previous model because the overall shape hasn't changed much. But spend a few moments looking around the car and you'll notice several fresh design updates. The biggest changes are at the front. Peugeot has replaced the old Fang-style daytime running lights with three slim LED light strips that give the car a cleaner and more modern face. The front grille has also been redesigned, along with the lower bumper, making the 408 look sharper and more premium than before. Move to the side, and you'll see that the profile is almost unchanged, which is normal for a facelift. The body remains the same, but every model now comes with stylish 19-inch alloy wheels as standard. They fill the wheel arches better and give the car a stronger road presence. At the back, Peugeot has followed the latest design trend by removing the old rear badge. Instead, the Peugeot name stretches across the tailgate, giving the rear a simpler and more modern look. Even though the updates are not dramatic, they make the 408 look fresher without changing the character of the car. It still has a sporty roofline, bold styling, and a design that stands out in a crowded market. The bigger improvements, however, are hidden under the bonnet. The updated 1.2-liter petrol engine now works with a small electric motor, turning it into a mild hybrid system. The goal is simple: deliver a little more power while improving fuel economy during everyday driving. But figures on paper don't always tell the whole story. The real question is how this new setup performs on the road. Switch the car into sport mode and press the accelerator, and the first launch feels a little slow. It doesn't deliver the instant punch you get from an electric vehicle, so the first few seconds can feel slightly disappointing. Thankfully, once the car gets moving, it performs better. Now let's step inside, because Peugeot says the cabin has received some important improvements. The question is, do these changes actually make the driving experience better? The first thing you'll notice is the fresh dashboard layout. It feels more modern than before, and Peugeot has also updated the steering wheel, dashboard materials, and digital display. At first glance, the interior looks stylish and futuristic. However, once you spend more time inside, you'll start to notice a few things that could have been better. The digital instrument screen has new graphics, but it's still not the easiest to read. One strange decision is the missing rev counter. Instead of showing engine RPM, Peugeot uses a power meter, which isn't very useful if you enjoy driving or want to shift gears at the right time. The infotainment system has also been updated, but it's still not perfect. The menus can feel confusing, and finding simple settings sometimes takes longer than it should. Thankfully, most drivers will probably connect their phone through Apple CarPlay or Android Auto and avoid using the built-in system too much. One thing Peugeot did get right is keeping some physical controls. There are shortcut buttons for important features like climate settings, which are much easier to use than searching through touchscreen menus while driving. The driving position is another area that divides opinion. Peugeot's small steering wheel and high-mounted instrument display are very different from most other cars. Some drivers love this setup because it feels sporty and unique. Others simply can't find a comfortable position where they can clearly see all the gauges. So, before buying a 408, it's definitely worth taking a proper test drive to see if this layout works for you. When it comes to storage, though, the car performs well. The center console offers useful compartments for everyday items. There are USB-C charging ports, wireless phone charging, large door pockets, and cup holders that keep bottles secure while driving. Even the glove box is bigger and more practical. Moving to the back seats, the Peugeot 408 offers plenty of space for most passengers. Legroom is excellent, and there's enough room under the front seats to stretch your feet comfortably. Headroom is decent for average-sized adults, although the sloping roof means taller passengers may find it a little tight on longer journeys. If 3 adults need to sit across the rear bench, it's possible, but it isn't the most comfortable place to spend hours on the road. The middle seat is usable, yet shoulder room is slightly limited because of the coupe-style body shape. Overall, the updated Peugeot 408 is a smart-looking, practical, and efficient family car. It may not lead the class in every area, but it offers enough style, comfort, and usefulness to make it a solid choice for buyers who want something a little different from the crowd.